video. And let me know in the comments if you like this style of video. I haven't done anything like it in quite a while.
It's about to happen.
So what I picked next was No Game, No Life. Now that is an anime that was really popular a few years ago. And I actually watched the entire thing. With a lot of these shows like Big Bang Theory and Sabrina, I sort of faltered off after the few first episodes because they were making me so mad. But this one I really wanted to give a chance, even though it kept doing things that made me so uncomfortable. Because the art was so interesting. It had a red line art style and tons of super glossy color. It was a really pretty looking show. And I liked the ideas that they were trying to work with, this sort of like fantasy, sort of almost Alice in Wonderland nature, starting from these two siblings who just don't go outside. But as I continued watching it, it became clear to me that they were really only interested in a few different things. They weren't that invested in the themes that they sort of established as their initial starting point of sort of loneliness and feeling like the world is not a meritocracy and that things aren't fair, and so that's why they're sort of completely absorbed in the world of games. But by the end, I mainly just remembered a lot of shots of them sexualizing the 11-year-old character Shiro, and as well as basically every other female character who had the misfortune of being in the show. And like, I understand that anime has fan service, and like that's just kind of how anime is a lot of the time. But there's a point at which I have to like put my foot down, and that's especially when it comes to Shiro, because not only is she like 11, which is way too young to be doing these fan service shots of her, but that's really what they open the show with. And I feel like it's a problem that she is so young. Like, for her to be 11 and to not be going to school and only playing video games all day, like, because she is so little, it becomes someone else's responsibility that she's doing those things. So rather than a story about a girl who can't connect with society or something like this starts to feel more like abuse, because basically no one's looking after her properly. It is supposed to be her brother's responsibility. Their parents aren't around. And the fact that he's not doing that takes him from a character who is sort of sympathetic because he has so many problems sort of getting himself out into society because he feels, again, like it's not fair, to someone who's like fundamentally like a really bad kind of person. And it sours a lot of the show, which Hey everybody, it's Lavender Town, and today I was having trouble deciding what to draw, so I thought I might as well let my tarot cards decide what I'm going to draw today. I'm going to be using 3 different decks of tarot cards. I'm kind of a collector, so I have quite a few, and make 3 separate illustrations based on the readings I pull from each. Basically, I'm going to pull 3 cards and use them each as a separate part of the drawing. So I decided that the first card is going to describe the sort of mood and theme of the drawing. The second card would describe the character, and the third card would describe the environment. This deck is very classic and simple, and so I'm going to try to keep that style involved in the illustration as well. I got really lucky with this first pull. 2 of them really seemed to go together, and right away I started having ideas. But first, to check the official meanings. According to the cards, our theme should be charming and pretty. The character should be an adventurer of some kind, and the environment should be something related to the sea or a ship. Okay cards, I'll try it out. The cards inspired me to do an oceanic romance, and because long distance was another keyword of the ship card, I thought I would do a romance between 2 people who would be separated most of the time. So this led me to a seaside captain with a mermaid girlfriend, and I just wanted it to be really classic and pretty and cute. It's clear on the cards that the illustrations, at least originally, were not digitally created, and so I spent a lot of time messing around with my pens trying to find one that had just the right amount of grit to look more realistically like real ink. I think I ended up sticking with my regular inking thick and thin brush, which has a tiny bit of grit, but mainly is just very good for control and line weight, because I realized a majority of the texture on the cards actually came from the paper and not the pen, so I'm going to overlay a pattern over it after I'm done drawing it instead. In order to reinforce the long distance element of the ship card, I decided to put physical obstacles between them that specifically relate to the world that they're from. So the mermaid is climbing up on a rock from the ocean, and the captain is hanging over the side of her ship, but they can't get any closer than this. They are sort of held apart by their circumstances, because that was kind of the story that I felt the cards were telling me. I also tried to make sure that the environment was very clearly of the ocean and not a lake or something like that, and so I made sure that the ship was very clearly a large vessel, though I ended up cutting
However, the new piano version is playing on the background
off a majority of it because I decided I wanted all of the illustrations to be a square shape. It also allows them to be more of a focus because the ship was taking up way too much space on the previous sketch. For the colors, I'm going against my usual instincts and sticking with a mostly neutral beigey kind of palette so that it matches the cards a little better. I noticed that the only colors that were really popping were sort of aquas and browns, so I'll be sticking with those for this illustration. I spent a lot of time trying to make sure that the cast over all the colors was right and that the paper texture looked right, because that is a huge aspect of what makes these cards look so old and interesting. I made the mermaid's colors mostly cold and blue oriented, whereas the captain's colors are all based in warm browns and reds, just to separate them, and then I did a warm rosy cast over the whole thing like a sunset to sort of unify them again. So now that the illustration for the Leonard Mend deck is finished, I'm going to move on to the fairy tale deck. This one is a modern deck, and it has really interesting cartoon illustrations as well as each card relating to a fairy tale. So this time the theme card will be based on the story of the Light Princess. The character will be based on Snow White and Rose Red, and the environment will be based on the tale of the Goose Girl. An interesting set to say the least. So according to the cards, the theme will be reality and emotional connection. The characters will be sisters who represent darkness and light, and the environment will relate to identity theft and intimidation. The first idea I had was about the environment, identity theft and intimidation. It immediately made me think of a masquerade ball, so that's where I started. For the characters, I drew twins, one dark and one light, and because the theme is about reality and the environment is a masquerade ball, I thought that the reality of their characters would be swapped with their masks. So the dark sister is wearing the mask of the sheep and the light sister is wearing the mask of the wolf. Because the deck itself has a creepy childlike fairy tale vibe, I wanted to try to incorporate that in this illustration, and I feel like a masquerade with two little ballerina twins right in the center is a good way to do that. I wanted the whole thing to be moody, and I wanted to make it feel like there's a story going on underneath. I'm trying to make sure that everything looks really symmetrical with the twins. I feel like it'll give it a creepier vibe, and I want them to look very, very similar other than the masks and the little wings behind them. Even though they're literally duplicates of each other at this point, I'm using little changes in the body language to show the viewer which sister is the more vulnerable one who looks to the other for help and advice, and which one is the one that will take direct action. I'm doing this by making sure that the sister with the sheep mask on has her hand on top of the other sister's hand, and the other sister is looking at her, trying to get a read on what they should do next, whereas the sister wearing the sheep mask is staring directly at the viewer. When you only have one image to work with and not a comic or something like that, it's really important that you make sure there's little hints to who the characters are, otherwise your viewer might not be able to see as much what you wanted to portray. After the characters are mostly inked, I'm putting in a little candelabra in the background so that it doesn't feel so empty. If I had more time, I think I'd spend a couple hours just adding things to the background and maybe some more party members, but for this simple illustration, I think this will do just fine. For colors, I'm sticking with a lot of purpley blues and plums and a little bit of pink, and I'm trying to make sure that the light is dramatic because I want this to look like a story piece, and I want the whole thing to have an unsettling feeling. I'm putting a shadow over both the adults in the forefront so that the girls still stick out even though they are smaller in the image than these characters that are in the front. That's really important, otherwise they'll get completely overshadowed. I'm also making sure that they have more differences in color versus the other characters so that they definitely stand out as the main part of the drawing. Adding more contrast to your character guarantees that they're going to stick out more than whatever else is going on. It's also a good way to make sure they stand out from a busy background, though obviously that's not going to be an issue with this image because the background is just a flat wall. I spent quite a while fiddling with the light shadow and the drop shadows on the girls because I feel like it was really important to make sure that that lighting was right, so otherwise it wouldn't have the right feeling. I don't want it to feel like they're just awkwardly standing there. I want there to be a lot of mood and atmosphere in this image, and usually lighting's the way to go when you're trying to achieve that. At the last minute, I decided to put these creepy highlights in the eyes of the foreground adults so that the viewer feels like they're being stared at. And with that, it's all finished. I also put a paper texture over this one because I felt like I wanted it to have a bit more of a grit on the surface. Last but not least is the Tiny Tarot, and I thought for this one I might as well do a drawing tiny challenge because, well, it's Tiny Tarot, it makes sense. So first I had to try to shuffle these, which was an absolute nightmare. They're so small, they're really hard to handle, and they keep flipping around on me. But after I got them straightened out, I just wanted to pull 3 like usual and then try to make an illustration that is around the same size as the height of one of these cards, which is about 0.8 inches, so it's less than an inch. So for our theme card, I pulled, well, it's upside down, but it's the High Priestess. For our character card, I pulled the Hanged Man, which is also upside down. Wait a minute, am I holding this upside down? Yeah, I am. For the environment card, I pulled the Magician. So the cards do have different meanings when they're upside down, but I think if they're all upside down, it probably just means I was holding the deck upside down. So I'm going to flip them all around and use the standard right side up meanings of each. So according to the cards, this illustration will have the theme of mystery and things not being what they appear, a character that is a traitor, and some type of magical environment, perhaps involving an altar. So the first challenge of the piece was how to show you guys that I was actually doing a tiny art challenge when I'm doing it digitally, because obviously you can't actually see whether or not I've zoomed it in. So I decided to show you guys what I was seeing while I zoomed it up for you guys in my recording software. So at least you can see that I really did draw it very small, if the fact that my inking is a complete disaster doesn't tip you off. So for the theme of the actual illustration, I was trying to do a traitor within a coven of witches because I thought that would fit with the magical environment and the traitor. Things not being what they appear perfectly matches in with both magic and a traitor, so that one felt like an easy one. Weirdly enough, the hardest part about drawing this small was just reminding myself that this was supposed to be a final image and not a thumbnail, because this is usually how I draw my thumbnails. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Oh god. It just got swept away. I'm still gonna have to wait. No. Flowers.
Hey everyone, it's Lavender Town. Happy Friday the 13th. Today I'm going to be making a video where I take the 5 most common phobias and I transform them into monster designs. And meanwhile, I'll just be kind of talking about how to make things scary in drawings and just sort of enjoying some spooky drawing for this October. I was surprised to discover that the 5th most common phobia that people have is a fear of dogs. And I can understand this because dogs are the type of animal probably that are most likely to be in the modern person's life that could potentially bite them. I find dogs really cute, so this was kind of difficult for me, even like wolves and stuff. I was bitten in the face by a dog when I was a kid and it still didn't even deter me, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But I tried to really think about what it would be that would scare people about dogs. Obviously, being afraid of being bitten, being afraid of a dog basically going feral and forgetting its like domestication and becoming a wild animal, I thought was pretty scary. But I knew I didn't want to just draw a dog because
Cookie.
then this would be kind of a boring video. I'd just be literally drawing the feels. So I wanted to create some kind of monster that would really emphasize the things that people might be afraid of. So I'm puffing up the chest to make them look bigger. I'm creating these big long claws that obviously dogs don't have, and then of course putting them into this aggressive.
Oh god. Oh, I missed stuff. But fine. Oh no, shookity shanks. I ran here. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, it fell over. Good, die. I don't care about you. I want Travis back. Oh, he's just like, okay.
Leave. Find help. What? You can't be serious. Look at you. You won't last a second on your own. Find the woman with raven hair. Just as those many years ago, I can feel her presence here with us. She's the only one here who can help fend him off.
What the hell are you talking about?
And CPF now.
Hiding me. Just listen. There's no time. She can wield a relic. Give her one. I won't be able to hold him for long alone. Go!
Suddenly they eat.
I think not.
Yay. Look, smash.
This again. You really are just a stupid old man. No wonder you let so many people take advantage of your heritage.
I chose to believe that this world is worth protecting. I choose to step in when the world needed me. I trusted each one of them to do the same.
Yet here we are. And where are they now? This is where it all ends.
And then suddenly they explode.
Don't you dare underestimate the length someone is willing to go to protect what they hold dear. Maya. Mother. It's time.
Oh crap. Apple just looks up and like shakes her head a little.
That cannot be good.
Just goes over and picks some
Mission
stuff.
procedure? But nothing was captured? What does that mean?
Travis.
We need to head back to find out what happened and make sure everyone is—
I have something I need to do.
What?
Don't tell me you're planning on going up there!
I'm not going to let him suffer his fate alone. He's my son.
There's no way you can stop him alone!
Too good!
And I don't intend to try. I know Michael will eventually find me and kill me. At least, it can be on my own terms. Then I can tell my son I love him. Just one last time.
You would die?
We can still do something. This isn't over yet.
It's fine. Even if we could save him,
Dies.
Michael would just use me as a vessel again. This is the fate of my family. It always has been. If you do stop him, kill him. Please, tell his friends to remember him for who he was.
My heart!
Here. You may need this.
That hit my heart. Very bad.
What can we do?
Getting flashbacks. Back into that head hole.
We've been here before.
What do you mean? You've never been here.
No, that's not what I mean. Remember the lodge? No hope? No way out? We had people we cared about that were in danger, and we took what we had and we made it work. We all worked together to make it happen. If we give up now, then, yeah, we will fail. But you and I, if we work together, we can do more. Emmeline, that's your name, isn't it? I know it now. Emmeline, we can do this. We can do something.
Together we
Let's think of
stand!
a way to save them.
360 no scope.
No. There's nothing you can do to stop this.
Caitlin, please, fight it!
Oh, right. When Garth doesn't remember how to walk, he walked like that.
I have to protect her.
Oh no!
Zane, help!
Dang, I'm busy.
Lucinda!
Oh no, your shoulder! Illumin's hair kind of does something.
Gareth, please stop this!
Garth, go ape. No!
Zane!
This is gonna die. No. Zane's gonna die. But he was in,
Come on! Fight me!
Oh!
Oh no. This doesn't look good.
I know neither of you died.
Please. I know you're still in there. Please fight back. Gareth, please remember me. I'm Zane. I'm your brother.
I hate
Someone
you.
is controlling you.
Remember
You
MCV?
aren't doing this
You guys
yourself.
hated each other.
Please don't let them win.
Oh no, my shoulder.
It's over.
Gareth, please remember me.
And then suddenly he
I
stopped.
love you, big brother.
My heart! That hit my heart! That was my heart! My heart hurts!
Brother?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cat! I can't pause it, I gotta keep watching! I'm sorry! I'm peeing!
Gareth! I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. No,
Oh, crap.
Lucinda!
Explosions!
Lucinda! Talk to Caitlin!
Right now isn't the time!
In order to break her from this control, she needs to feel a powerful emotion like love. Remind her of those she loves. Try to talk to her.
You better be right! Caitlin, please! You don't want to do this! You don't know what I want! The Caitlin I know wouldn't want to hurt her friends! And since when have you known anything about me? You always picked on me when we were young! No, Caitlin, that's not what I wanted at all! Caitlin, I always thought of you as a great rival, a great friend. What I wouldn't give to punch that smug look off your face. Go ahead. Huh? You're one of my great friends, Caitlin. You'll always be. I love you, Sugar Pea. What have I done?
You
Caitlin.
hug now. This is where you hug her.
It's going to be all right. I've done horrible things. I just want to see my dad. We'll get him to you. It's going to be all right.
Is that the end of the episode?
Hello, my name is Zane, and have you ever wanted to sound like me? Well, now you can, with a new jacket that has come out that is specifically made for you by me. It was actually made by AFMAO, but we're not going to talk about that right now, because it's all about me, being you, being me. But seriously, the Zane jacket is now available on the AFMAO store, down in the description below. It's a limited edition run, so be sure to check it out and grab it while you can if you want to sound just like this. Hope you enjoy the show. Bye-bye.
Okay, good, it's over. Oh yay, we got Aaron again. Now he's walking around in clouds.
Your emotions are still unstable. You will become a monster if you can't control them.
What exactly are you?
You hid it from everyone, so you could be one of them. And you chose to live a lie. this entire time.
Just kill him! The world would be safer without him!
Mommy, I don't want to go to bed.
You don't have to. You don't if you don't want to.
But it's dark outside, and everyone's gone. Everybody's still afraid of me.
Sweetie, they just don't understand. This book isn't about you. You're not a heartless monster. You're my son. A caring and smart young man who doesn't deserve the fate that you were bestowed.
Why am I always alone?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
Why am I alone?
Your father and I, we tried so hard to make sure you were safe. In doing so, we lost sight of so many things. We lost sight of what you truly needed. I'm sorry. So sorry that in this moment, we can't be the ones there to comfort you. And I am so sorry that we weren't there for you when you needed it. But you have so much more of a heart than we did. You're so much more capable than we were. And because of that, you're not alone. Someone who made you smile. Someone who made you stronger. Someone who put their faith in you. Someone who believed in you. Someone who showed you kindness. Someone who made you laugh. And someone who just wanted to help. They're waiting for you. And right now, they need you. That demon is trying to take all of them away. Your fate isn't decided yet. You don't need to be the monster everyone thinks you are. You can be the hero in the story they'll never hear. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You are still and always will be Aaron.
I want to protect them.
Aaron Maestri. Do it. See your wife.
I don't know where I am.
You can find your way back. Just listen.
For 1,000 episodes, Aaron Maestri stopped being depressed.
Someone who never gave up on you. She's still there. She needs you.
Yeah, she's not dead.
It's okay, honey. I'll always be here with you. Always.
We're gonna go in a head hole and she's just gonna be there? Or is this the head hole?
I love you, Aaron. I love you.
My heart. When your heart don't work like it used to before. Like when her roleplay sucked so bad and when it was worth it. Yay, we have Aaron back! Aaron My Street gonna fall from the ceiling. Aaron My Street has purple bruises. And brown eyes.
Done yet?
They're gonna disappear.
I can't stop now. They need me.
Then Aaron My Street explodes out of the ground.
What was that?
Aaron My Street!
Emmeline, look!
Half-Bow! Something outside is throwing the cannon off center. We should hurry back to the group to make sure everyone is okay.
Alright, I'll be right there.
All out. Her name.
Aaron?
Come on, Aaron! This is where you explode into existence! I don't see you exploding into existence, and why do you have purple red eyes? And not purple, brown red eyes. Brownish red. Why though? Not your own eye color, other red.
No.
Don't die!
I'm right here.
No! I don't think Bruce could kill the boy. And she hears it. And suddenly, she hears voice.
Aaron! Aaron! Half-Bow?
We're exploded into existence already.
Aaron, are you here?
Explode
What's
into
going on?
existence.
Is Aaron there?
I heard him. He was right here. Half-Bow! He's not there. I heard
Then he
him.
explodes into existence. Come on, Aaron. Explode into existence.
Aaron, please. I'm right here. I'm here.
Explode into existence already.
Aaron, stay with me. I'm right here.
Explode into existence!
He's there.
Can you feel him?
Can you feel
He's trapped
the
in the
love
void.
tonight?
He doesn't have much time.
And then
I'm right here, Aaron.
you gotta
I'm right
explode
here.
into existence.
Stay with me.
You gotta explode
Sure?
into existence.
Not at all.
Please. Please.
Aaron, explode into existence already.
Half-Bow! He's trapped! The only way to get him out is with the Realm Breaker!
Oh no.
Here! Be careful!
And suddenly,
How do I use it?
shake it.
Hold it! And try to feel where exactly he is!
She was supposed to shake it up. Shake it up. Oh no, it's almost over. Of course, how far away I am from the premiere. Oh, that's how far I am from the premiere. Oh, it's still going? Oh yeah, this is the lull. Next episode's the last one.
Please.
Together we stand.
Please.
Together we stand in holy macaroni. go into existence already, please.
Stay calm. Reach out to him.
My cat just sat up. Do you sense the air in my street ghost? Do you sense him? Do you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love tonight? Come on, explode to existence! Oh yes, we got anime time. Can you feel the love tonight? Now Aaron's back. I love how Aphmau can carry him, even though he's taller than her. Now she dramatically walks away. Magic. Look at that. And then he dies. We get a replay of what happened to Aphmau. And then they bring him back. My cat's just staring at me.
Aaron!
What is this crazy woman doing?
How? No!
He could say the same thing to you. Is it over? Oh no, it's not. He waking up. Look at that.
Aaron, I'm right here. Stay with me, please.
Can you feel the love tonight? Open up your eyes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
I know.
Cold.
It's okay.
Your blood's purple. I respect you now.
I just didn't know what to do.
Shh, it's okay. It's over now.
Mama Aphmau, come and steal your bananas.
Is Blaze okay?
No, Aphmau had a nice chat at dinner. He's okay. They had a nice chat at dinner. He gonna be alive. He's gonna be the next person to rise from the grave dead. Okay, it's still not over yet, because you know the premiere's not done. Or is it? Oh. I really want the poster. But nice shot of Travis, and then Garth would have Ian's redemption story. Deserves that. Deserves that redemption. 68 people dislike this. How? It's great and good and fresh and fun. I guess I'm gonna watch this. Yeah, I'm crazy.
Writing's not that
gotcha
easy,
video.
but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Please forgive me. Whoa, that was a little... Welcome to today's gotcha, and in today's gotcha, we're going to get into the love story of a maid. A maid who wants to do her best in this world, but faced with all the adversaries of a handsome prince and another handsome maid, who knows what'll happen? Really, I'm going to let this gotcha speak for itself, because honestly, it's just that great. Enjoy!
Aphmau, good morning.
Morning, Mom.
Are you ready for your big exam today?
Huh? What exam?
The one at school. You know, the exam you take in order to become a maid at one of the royal families.
Wait, that's today?
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't studied for it.
You what?
Well, I didn't realize the exam was today. Oh, I have to get ready.
Oh, that silly girl.
Good morning, beautiful wife maid of mine.
Good morning, handsome husband maid.
Where is our strong, sassy, precious daughter?
She's getting ready for school today.
Oh, yes. Isn't her maid exam today? I'm so excited to see what royal family she gets.
I know, right? But I do hope she does well. She said she didn't study for the exam.
Oh, no. She's stupid.
Yes, I know.
What do we do? We have to make sure she passes the exam or else there's no other career for her.
That's right. In our society, you are either a maid or royalty. Nothing else.
That is the lore we are establishing right now. But what can we do?
I don't know.
All right, I'm ready. Morning, Dad. Huh? What's wrong with Dad?
It's nothing, sweetheart. Just remember that if all else fails on the exam, the default answer is always option C.
That's the first bell. Sorry, Mom. Dad, I have to get going to maid school to take my maid exam as a maid. See you guys later.
Isn't her bedroom that way?
Oh, not my precious baby. I don't want her to fail and be stupid. One of those is okay, but not both.
We have to trust in her heart that she'll pass.
Wait, what does trusting in her heart have to do with anything? Shouldn't we trust in her brain?
I was talking about her heart brain.
Oh, that makes sense. You are so smart, honey.
I know.
And Erin's gonna be like the person she falls in love with, cause you know.
Looks like I made it in time.
Morning, F.
Morning, Caitlin. Kawaii-chan. Are you ready for the big exams today? Not really. I'm actually pretty nervous about it.
F now. Don't look now, but your crush is coming this way.
Huh?
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Jean.
You guys ready for the big exam today? Okay. Anyway, talk to you ladies later.
Oh wow, talk to us.
Now get up.
Yeah, you look desperate. I can't help it. He's just so perfect.
I don't blame you. He's hot. And he's the best maid in the school.
But he'll never notice a maid like me. The exam is about to start.
I love how Kawaii-chan looks emo.
Alright, class, settle down. Today's the day you're going to be matched with your royal family. If you fail the test, you can't become a maid. And you will probably die.
What?
Yep.
Excuse me, sir? I never really understood that. So we can't become, like, anything else?
Like, if you don't pass this exam, you are physically incapable of doing anything else.
I don't see how that works.
Look, don't mess with the established lore, alright? Alright, cool. Now, here are the papers. Good luck, everyone.
Oh no, I didn't study at all for this exam. What am I going to do? Well, here goes nothing.
After many long hours of taking the test.
Alright, pencils down. Pass your papers on up here.
She fell asleep during the exam!
Oh no, she's stupid!
Alright, time to both grade your papers and announce who the royal family you will be with is.
Wake up, F now!
Alright, first up. Oh my god! This paper is perfect!
Huh?
I need to tell the queen!
What's going on?
Apparently, one of the tests was so good, he almost died.
I don't think that's what—
There she is!
Huh?
Come with me, miss. You are actually very importante.
Wait, what?
Your test was so good that you're being assigned to the best royal family.
How? How was my test even good? Hey guys, Aphmau here, and today I am joined by Blaze, Kawaii-chan, Aaron. Where did he go? What are you doing?
I heard we were here to kill people.
No, that's not the name of the game. I'm doing
Where'd you get
introductions.
that idea? Then why would we have such a crazy place here if we weren't here to kill people?
Because, well, I mean, technically you're kind of right, but I'm joined by Caitlin and Aaron and Blaze, me, and Kawaii-chan, and today we're playing Date, Marry, or Kill.
Wow.
Spoopy.
Now, we're going to get started. As soon as you're done with the torture chamber over there.
What, I can't play from here?
All right, fine. You can play from there. You stay over there. Okay, all right. So, Caitlin, let's start with you, my pretty. Okay, all right. So, Caitlin, I'm going to give you 3 random date, marry, kills. And you're going to have to pick who you would date, who you would marry, and who you would kill. Are you ready?
Oof. Okay, I guess.
All right, here we go. From your randoms, you have Kwai-chan, Aphmau, and Lucinda.
Oh, well, clearly kill Lucinda. I mean, let's
Why?
Because she's like my rival. You gotta kill your rival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then are you truly yourself without your rival?
Yeah, I have plenty of others.
Dude,
okay,
if you kill your rival, you have one less bro to hang out with. That's not fun. It's not fun at all.
I have all you bros already.
Aww.
And I have to pick somebody, and I'm not picking Aphmau or Kwai-chan because they're here.
Okay, those are better reasons. Those are better reasons. You pick the
Okay.
person that's not here to die.
All right, Kawaii-chan. Is Kawaii-chan marriage material?
That's a real question.
I am.
Does she wake up every morning when she needs to? You know, does she do all the dishes?
I'm gonna say date Kawaii-chan because I feel like I could only put up with the sweets for so long.
So temporary date.
Yeah, because you know, like I like some sweets, but I couldn't do it like my whole life.
So
like,
is
you know,
dating
dating
like,
means?
Is dating like have an like an expiration date to you or something?
Well, I mean, if you don't marry them,
He's just a
You can't
question,
marry
Blaze.
2 people. You can't marry 2 people, Blaze. You know this.
I do?
yeah, date Kawaii-chan, and then I guess by default marry Aphmau.
Yeah! Wait, am I just the default? Is that how you're gonna treat our marriage?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I could see myself marrying.
Is Aphmau the judge? Are we like sucking up to her? Is that what's going on
No,
here?
you're not sucking up
No,
to
she
me.
just was
Okay,
the
then
one...
why are you on the table on a chair? You feel like really important here.
Because I can see all the cool like background stuff, and I like to look at them when I turn around, so I don't have to keep looking at the same set all the time.
Caitlin, I could have sworn 2 minutes ago you said that you wouldn't kill either of these two because it was the polite thing to do, but I don't know so much if those answers were any better, you know?
Well, I didn't say it was because it was polite. I said it's because they're here. And no, I would have made the same decision if Lucinda was here, now that I think about it, so
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, next time we'll make sure she's here.
yeah. Okay, that sounds fun.
Okay, alright, so those are Caitlin's choices. Blaze, you is next.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask a question?
What's your question?
I'm really happy you guys invited me to do this, but what's with the big cannon things? Is this part of the game?
It's part of the cannon.
It's totally a part of the game. I mean, I am not carrying a torch next to this cannon whatsoever.
Yeah.
So, just make sure you answer correctly.
I'm down for anything once, but it's just like, you know, there are some questions that could use answers from time to time.
Okay, Blaze, your 3 random choices are Caitlin, Kwai-chan, and Aaron.
Oh, choose wisely, because one of us has more power than the others right now.
I'd probably kill Aaron.
Yeah, me too.
Just cause. Do it! I dare you! Do it! You can't do it, can you? These things don't even shoot. They're props.
You've got to go think about it.
They're props. I knew it. You can't fool me. Wait, who are my choices again? All I know is I'm gonna kill Aaron.
Aaron,
Pretty sure
Kwai-chan,
I'm
and Caitlin. You have 2 who are here.
I'm gonna kill Aaron. That's a given. And if
Yep,
you ask
yep,
me again,
yep.
I'll probably say it again. Oh, hey, more cannons. Cool. I would marry Caitlin.
Oh, care to explain your reasoning?
Because I would get to bug you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that would probably happen if we were married.
You know what? I would date Kawaii-chan because dates are fun things. They're supposed to be fun. You take people on dates and we would go somewhere fun, like the ice rink or something.
Aw, that's cute.
That sounds nice.
But that can't happen until I get out of this cage.
Okay, Well, now you're in prison. You're dead to us. So, Kwai-chan, your 3 random choices are Sasha, Kai, and Dante.
Okay, actually, I think I would date Kai, cause you know he's a Mayfall also, and yeah, he's
pretty
cute.
Cute too.
Yeah, he's cute, and everybody likes him. So I would get along. I think I'd marry Sasha, cause she has this cool, mysterious vibe to her. And then
Yeah, you guys kind of seem like similar in some ways. I feel
Yeah.
Like even though you're different, you're like similar.
And then yeah, I think I'd kill Dante.
This is like
I cannot believe it.
This is like at the supermarket. This is like supermarket talk is what we're doing. It's like I would just kill Dante.
I wouldn't really kill him, but
Yeah, that's just a game.
Are you doing your laundry in there? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm squatting, brah. You put me in prison. I gotta make the best of my time, so I'm working out. So, cause you know I'm gonna kill you. Remember that?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yep, it's okay.
Your choices are Caitlin, Kwai-chan, and Lucinda.
Let's see. We've got a room. We've got a church. We've got a nice restaurant, and we've got a place where Blaze likes to hang out and die.
It's my new house. It's my summer getaway.
So, I think I would date Caitlin because Caitlin, you're great, but I feel like we would get into a lot of arguments. You know?
Yeah, I think like we're like both kind of headstrong, so yeah, that.
Yeah. So we would enjoy like a dinner or two, and we would have some great conversations. But long term, I feel like we would just kill each other.
Yep, agreed.
I'm thinking.
Oh, I was gonna be like, who's Mary? It took me a second. Okay, sorry, continue.
Mary? I think I would marry Lucinda. Because she's, she's really nice. And she has all these crazy magic spells.
And she's hot.
Boobs.
Yeah, very hot.
She's very nice and has great assets.
I heard boobs. Let me out of here.
But with that being said, I have to make a decision. And Kwai-chan, I like you as a friend, but you have to die.
Aww. That sucks.
Yeah, dude. I just now realized that this isn't fair, and I want out.
Oh, just now.
Why?
The door has always been open, Blaze. You just have to open it.
What? What sorcery is this?
Just open the door.
I'm trying really hard.
What about you? Don't you have to do it?
Yeah, you gotta do this.
Yeah, what is this all about? Get off that chair!
Hey!
Yeah.
What else? My chair is my favorite chair.
No!
Fine. Blaze, since you were in prison, go ahead and out. Here, I'll change places with you.
No,
All
Blaze,
right.
Blaze. I know what you need to do. You need to
I
pick.
got this.
You need to pick the dads.
The dads?
You need to pick the dads.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I served my time in the clink. I can ask some good questions. Here we go. All right. Eric.
Ew.
We're off to a great start. Derek or Garte. And I'm not gonna pick favorites, but I've heard this Garte guy is
Nothing.
really
I'm
good.
just heavily judging you based off of your answers.
You can't do that. This is just for fun. I would date Eric.
Oh my goodness! What if they got married? Oh my goodness! Would you be her daughter?
I would be your mom, Caitlin.
Gross. I don't. Ew.
Okay, but I would date.
20 years older than you.
Look, if I have to, look, he's asking me the question. It's not like this is actually happening. Okay.
Well, you could have just picked kill and spared me from this imagery.
She's gonna spare one of us. I really hope she's sparing me.
Caitlin, it's happening. It's
All right, you're asking me for logical reasons. I'm gonna give you logical reasons, okay? All right, I would date Eric because I feel like he would be fun to have a date with. because he seems like a very energetic guy. Like, okay, just saying that this is something, like, if I have to choose, like, if the power of the universe is compelling me to choose from these choices, I mean, I would marry Derek.
Okay. Oh. What?
I don't know anything anymore. I'm gonna look out the window.
The universe is broken.
I changed my answer. I'll marry Garte.
You can't take back your answer, okay?
Why can't I take back my answer?
No, because technically in this universe, I would be your son, and that's just weird. We can't all date.
I'd marry Garte because he got money, he got bank, whatever.
No.
I would marry Derek for the same reasons.
Hey, Aaron, even though I'm gonna kill you, I feel sorry for you and I feel your pain. I just want to let you know that.
Yo, you want to go on a date, dude? After this,
dude, let's go on a date. Let's do it.
That's a great idea.
Dude, let's go get Chinese.
Okay, and then I would kill Derek.
And kill Derek.
Kill Derek.
You're gonna kill my dad?
I can't win in this!
You just can't win!
I can't win! I cannot win! Ah! Okay. Also, Caitlin, if they're going on a date, I want to go on a date with you.
Okay, can we go to Olive Garden?
Oh, totally. Okay, next round. Trade places with me. I'm the giver.
Don't push me off the table.
Well, let me help you. You have like weird stuff going on today.
Yeah, I am kind of sluggish. I'm pretty swole right now. It's hard to move, so.
Quiet chat. Garte, Tiani, or Zenix?
This one's... What? This one's so hard.
Kill Zenix. It's easy.
Yeah, dude. Kill Zenix.
Yeah, I'm with Aaron. I will agree. I think I'd kill Zenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Sounds like a jerk. Yeah.
Everyone agrees.
Yeah. His voice is super annoying too.
I know. I feel like a strange sadness inside, but I don't know where it's coming from.
But I think I'd marry Garte. Just because...
Money?
Same reasons.
I mean, he just has everything.
That sadness I was feeling is now gone, and for some reason I'm happy now.
I'd date Tiani because she's so cute when she gets flustered.
She is so cute.
She is.
I love Tiani.
Aaron, your turn. All right. Zane, Blaze, or Ian?
Oh, Blaze. Oh, is this an opportunity for me to do what you did to me?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Right back at you.
But Ian is there. So, but if I kill you, I can't kill him. So is my urge to kill Ian stronger than my current urge to kill you?
I don't know, man. Am I really that bad of a guy? I don't think I am.
But should I date Blaze or date Zane?
You could marry Blaze.
I feel like Zane likes to complain a lot. I'm gonna date Zane because he's gonna complain all the time.
Yeah, dude. Marriage is like a prison cell.
Which means that instead of killing you or dating you, I'm just gonna have to marry you.
Woo!
Get over here, big boy.
Oh, you got me. Reel me in, Captain.
I feel like I shouldn't be watching this.
Caitlin.
Yes.
Ian, Travis, and Blaze.
Caitlin, I'm not biased or anything, but I found this money on the floor, and I really think I'm like a good candidate, so I'm just gonna...
Are you...
Well,
I heard Blaze is rich. I heard Blaze is very rich.
We don't talk about that here, Aaron.
I would kill Blaze for hitting me with money just now.
Oh, I thought that's how you flex, right? That's how you flex on people, is you hit them with your money.
I won't though, because then I couldn't kill Ian, who I obviously need to kill.
Why do we even make him an option? We all know what the answer's gonna be.
It's true. At that point, it just becomes date or marry,
which is
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about Travis. You guys know I like Travis, right? I like Travis, it's not a secret. Is he marriage material? That I do not know. To be honest, I think Blaze is even less marriage material. No offense.
You know what? I will honor that. I respect that. I totally
Alright,
respect that.
so I'll date Blaze, we can go to Outback or whatever. And then I guess I gotta marry Travis.
It's not just the Outback or whatever, it's the Outback Steakhouse.
Or whatever.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, or whatever's probably on the menu, but
See,
show
Caitlin,
some
if
respect.
you don't put steakhouse at the end of it, it just becomes Australia.
Yeah,
okay?
we'll literally be in the
We're
Outback
just
with.
gonna go on a trip together to the
Yeah, you like spiders and snakes and stuff, koalas and junk, crawling up on you? I don't think so. No.
Next one is Aphmau, Ian, and Daniel.
Why you gotta make me pick between you and Daniel? Why you gotta do that, Aphmau?
I don't know. That's totally up to you. It's
That's
your
not cool,
feelings.
man. That's not cool. Well, it comes as no surprise. I'm most likely going to kill Ian. I mean, if I had the chance, I would totally.
Why do we even put him on the list?
I don't know. Maybe he's got some redeeming qualities. I mean, I don't know who his hairstylist is, but I've thought maybe once or twice I might get their info from him, possibly. So I guess I'd have to marry Daniel and date you, Aphmau.
Oh,
that sounds fair.
Yeah. I think I would make a great date.
All right, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You have to pick between Caitlin, Kawaii-chan, and Blaze.
I feel really hot right now, like really on the spot. Like y'all stared at me. I'm on the table.
Well, I mean, there's candles everywhere.
True. Caitlin, I'm going to have to date you. I
Oh
think it would
no,
be a
so horrible.
so bad.
I think I know where things are going now.
I don't know how you're gonna take this, ma'am. I have to date you. I'm so sorry.
I'll take you to Olive Garden. I'll take you wherever you want. It'll be great.
I know it's not ideal.
Alright. Kawaii-chan. No! Don't make that sound! Can you make a cuter sound, Blaze?
Aphmau, now you gotta kill me so you can.
If you can make a cuter sound than her than she just made, then I'll spare you. Alright, Kawaii-chan, I'm gonna have to marry you.
I'm gonna go now.
I'm gonna kill Blaze.
Aaron, I'm gonna.
Daryl, open the door. Open the door. Get in.
No,
Get in. Get in. No,
please
get in. Oh.
Proceed to shoot me as I chop my head off with this guillotine.
Okay, I will do.
Please. Hey. I can't fit my head in. It's too. My head's too big.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Ah. I've always wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. Yes, please.
I'm trying to murder. There you go.
Yay!
Bumper car.
Beep, beep, beep.
I bet they didn't know when they watched this that Blaze would get run over by a bumper car and die.
And that's canon, by the way, now.
It happened in front of a cannon, so of course it's canon.